friends, welcome back. I'm so glad that you are here with me today. If you are new, my name is Miranda. I am a stay-at-home mom of 3, and I make motherhood and lifestyle content. Today is a power hour evening clean with me. I'm showing you the curtains right now because that middle one right there, my almost 4-year-old decided to climb them and they fell down, but I did get new curtains, so I'm going to take those ones down and get started on that. Here is the messy kitchen that I will be working on tonight. I have a dishwasher full of dishes. I have some dirty things in the sink. I have dirty counters, dirty stove. So walking back from the kitchen, I'm going to go ahead and show you the dining room area. On the way back to the kitchen, I'm going to grab this plate. This is where I will be starting. This is the food that needs to be emptied. So I'm just going to go ahead, empty that into the trash and clean this high chair tray up. Get started in this kitchen area. I'm going in right now with the Dawn Power Wash Spray. It's supposed to be like extra strong dish soap, and there was a lot of hype about it, so of course I got it to try it out. It's okay. I don't think it's as great as it was made out to be, but sometimes when I have dishes in the sink and I'm like, ugh, those are just gross, I'll just spray it on there and leave it for a second, because in my mind I feel like it actually is like giving me a pre-start of, eating the foods off of the dishes. I would love to hear what you all think of the Dawn Power Wash. If you have used it yet, please let me know what you think or what you found it useful for. I would love to hear your opinion on this. Are one of my oldies and goodies of a subscriber, or you do subscribe and stick around, I'm going to go ahead and tell you about this coffee mug because it's kind of very old, but it was my stepdad's and it's a silly mug. He used to drink out of it all the time. He passed away almost 2 years ago, right after my youngest daughter Smadar was born, and every time I think of him, I drink coffee out of that mug. So if I am drinking coffee in one of my videos and I'm using that mug, you know where my mind was for the day. Now cleaning my Grove soap dispensers. This one is the dish soap dispenser and the other one is for hand soap. These are the trays that I put them on. I had bought them from the Grove website. I do list that in my description box. If you are interested and you do click on the link, you will get a free gift. Just so you know, it is there for you if you definitely want to try Grove or Miss Meyer's line. It's very nice. I highly recommend it. They are chemical-free products. This right here is a dish soap dispenser. So you put a little soap in there with water, and this is the sponge here. You put it on top, and it has a spring on the bottom, so you just push the sponge up and down, and it makes suds, and you can go ahead and have a sudded up sponge and clean off whatever you're cleaning. This right here, I've seen at Walmart. Every time I go in the grocery section, I have seen it for the past couple months. I am not even kidding. I think I spent like $10 on this, and it came with this beautiful apron. I love the stripes on the tie. The color is gorgeous. I'm definitely into those neutral, natural colors. I love light colors, and I do wear an apron to keep my clothes clean. Definitely when I am cleaning the house, I don't want to have to get into old scrubs. I still like to wear my nice stuff. I just cover it up with an apron, and that's how I keep my clothes looking good and like new with no stains. I am going in now with the Miss Meyer's. This is the rose scent. I have told you guys in previous videos, my favorite is the lavender, but the rose is very nice. It does make me sneeze though. I can be sensitive at times to scents, so I'm not saying it'll make everyone sneeze, but None of the other scents I've tried have caused me to sneeze like this one does. So I don't know what the deal is with it, but it does smell good. I do like the rose scent. Definitely want to try the mint. I have not tried that one yet, and it sounds so refreshing. The honeysuckle is a very good one if you like that scent. Now I'm going in with this tape. This is painter's tape. I am covering up the Kefalon sign on my knife set because I don't want to paint over it, but I am going to spray paint this, not today, but later on another day. And because I'm coming across it while I'm cleaning, I'm just gonna go ahead and fix it up so I don't have to do it later. I'm gonna put DIY knife set so that I remember to do it. I actually put it on my grocery side and not my to-do side of my calendar because I look on the grocery side more often, so it just reminds me what I need to get done so it doesn't sit around for too long without getting the attention that it needs to be taken care of. Now I'm going in with the Miss Myers onto the stove. This is not something I typically use on the stove. I usually use a Wyman's stove top cleaner, but I am out. I do have the razor blade to go ahead and get off the harder items. This does not scratch the stove top. It will get off anything, whether it's on your counter or your stove, that is stuck on without scratching it. So I do recommend you can get the Wyman's stove top cleaner set, and that is where the razor blade comes in with this. It comes in the set. I will go ahead and link that in the description box below too. It does come from Amazon, and I believe you can also find it at some of the grocery stores. I do know for sure you can find it at Walmart, but because I do need this, I am also going to write on my list as well that I need the Wyman's stove top cleaner. Whenever I realize I need something, I do not wait and write it later. I will immediately stop what I am doing and write it down so that it does not get forgotten, and it saves a lot of stress later on. This is some egg that my teenage daughter had gotten on the counter, and it had dried up and became hard and very hard to get off. But of course with this razor blade, it just comes right off. It's so easy, as you can see. The way that I find it the most helpful in cleaning and making sure that everything gets done is I check everything as I'm going along. I'm checking the soil in my plants to make sure that they're moist. If they did need water, I would stop what I'm doing at the time, put some water in there, and then continue to move on down the counter. I clean every item as I go as well. That is how I find it the most helpful to get everything done and get everything clean and sanitized and looking good. It's just an easy way to do it. Another thing that I find that helps is as I'm going down and cleaning the counters, I will also fill up anything that needs to be filled up. For example, the coffee grounds, salt and peppers, anything like that. I will definitely take care of it as I go because it keeps me from getting behind later on. Now I am helping my toddler pick up her Barbies, and I say it that way because she is at that age. She definitely needs to be helping to clean up her toys, and so we actually work on that together. She also dresses herself. This is something that she enjoys doing, and I let her do whatever she is willing to. As far as growing up, she still needs help for me to put her tops on. She doesn't like to put them over her head, but she'll get there. So she is now in her pajamas. These are the ones she picked. I let her pick out her pajamas every night, which if I pick one, she decides that she don't like it. So I just let her make her own decision. Now I am putting on the handle to the microwave. A while back, I posted on Instagram, I actually broke the handle off of my microwave. There was a piece inside the microwave that every time I opened it, it would click around. And whenever I took this plastic piece off that I'm actually screwing into right now, it had a tiny plastic piece from the handle that was just floating around inside. But whenever I got it out, it broke the handle off, so I had to order a new one. Now I am going in and I am going to clean the gnats. Guys, yes, I have gnats, and I'm going to show you if you end up getting them. I got them because of bananas that I let get a little bit too old and sit around. I wanted to make banana bread, and it didn't happen, and I ended up getting a few gnats. I thought it was a few gnats. It was not a few gnats. Sometimes you think it's a few gnats. You think it's like, oh, it's that same gnat. It's not. It's a different one every time, because I made this solution that I'm going to tell you about right now, and I ended up catching way too many. I put 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and 2 drops of dish soap, and stirred it up. And yes, that will attract every gnat in your house, and you will get rid of them. Now I'm going in with the Dawn Power Wash soap, and I'm going to clean out the sink. Sometimes I do fill up my sink with hot water and let it sit and bleach, but in between I will use this Dawn Power Wash or some cleaner, and I will just scrub it out really good. So it is later in the evening at this point, as you can see, because I am outside on my front porch. I had gotten this beautiful vine. Actually, when I had done a Get It All Done with me, I'll go ahead and link it up above. I had gotten the plant that you see on the step below at Lowe's, and it was on sale and turned out to be the most beautiful plant ever. And so the plant that I'm actually planting now into the pot is the same type of plant but bigger, and it came with like a ladder because it is a vine and it grows on it. And we are in the process of about to get our house and our porch and everything repainted, so this porch will eventually be black. I'm so excited. So I will have a black porch and this black pot, and I will have these vines of beautiful red spiky flowers that grow onto my railing. So I'm really looking forward to that. But I picked up some potting mix at Walmart, and I am putting it in here and repotting this plant so that it's nice and healthy and looks amazing.
Never knew a moment could feel so right, could slow down time like this. Everything I needed is in your eyes and in your mind. Maybe it's crazy to fall so soon, give it all to you, hey, but I don't care what they say. Please promise me you'll stay, 'cause I'm not going anywhere. Hold me under.
My oldest oldest daughter, she is 13 years old, and myself are going to go ahead and take down these curtains. She did do the most part of it. I do want to give her credit for that because she was very, very helpful while I picked up around the house. And of course, I did the last bit that needed to get done. These curtains, they're blackout curtains, so I'm actually taking them down because I want to put them upstairs. And I'm loving on her. She's so sweet. And I want to put bright white curtains downstairs. I actually had shown you guys the curtains in the package. I had gotten them from IKEA, and they're also a lot longer, so I can put my curtains even higher up towards the ceiling, which will elongate the wall. I'm very, very excited for that, but I'm taking down these curtain rods because I want to paint them white. My husband ended up helping the next day to get the last few screws that I could not get out. They were very stuck. So you guys will see this DIY coming up soon in future video. Here are all of those nasty gnats that I caught. We are gnat free. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am so happy to make it for you. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button below. Hit the bell notification so you know when I have a new video out so you don't miss one. And I will see you in the next video. Oh, and please give this video a thumbs up. It will help me out a lot. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Have a wonderful weekend.